Trust me, one of the skills that can fetch you money in 2024 is writing. People need writers. It could be for an article, for a website, or for educational purposes. And tons of freelancers offer one form of writing or the other. So let's talk about one of them, content writing. Before I proceed, quick question. Do you think content writing is the same with content creation, or do you think they're different? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Back to the deal of the day. So content writing basically means creating valuable and relevant content that attracts and engage your target audience. The purpose of content writing could be to build trust, to establish a brand identity, or to drive business results. Now, let's talk about the 4 key principles of content writing. The first is you want to know your target audience. You don't need to write for the general public, okay? So just know your target audience, understand their pain points, their needs, and then you can target your content accordingly. Let's say, for instance, you're writing a content on food and nutrition. So what's the target audience? Is it the kids, what they can eat to nourish them at their young age? Or is it the older ones, what they can eat to help them age gracefully? Or is it those with specific health conditions like diabetes, what they can eat to manage that condition? Let's say you're writing a content on meditation. So is your content for the beginners, the seasoned practitioners, the advanced ones, or are you writing the content for practitioners of all levels? It just helps make your work easy when you know who you're writing for, and it enriches your content. The second principle is to focus on quality. So yes, this is where you make sure you do your research. Don't just create content based on assumptions. So get the facts and make sure whatever content you're giving your target audience, they are informative and relevant. The third principle is consistency. What this means is you want to regularly publish your content. Don't starve your audience, especially when you're beginning to grow on them. I get it. Sometimes content writers are busy, and if you're just starting out, could be tense and all of that. But you can try to start with publishing your content once every week, and then as time progresses, you can increase the frequency, but don't just starve them. The last principle we're looking at is to optimize for SEO. So SEO is an acronym for search engine optimization. It basically means using keywords that are relevant in your content to make your content rank on search engines like Google. So the purpose of optimizing your content for SEO is to drive traffic to your blog or to your website, especially if you know that, you're writing for money. Okay, so you want to make sure you use relevant keywords, primary, LSI keywords. I'm going to be talking about these keywords in my subsequent video. You should watch out for that. And then you should also include those keywords in the meta descriptions. So meta description is basically a summary of your web content. It appears below the title of your content, and it is usually used to entice readers to your content. It's something your audience see that will draw them into clicking that particular content and then reading what they should expect to see there. So you should include relevant keywords in your content so that they can, entice readers to your content. And if you are using images in your content, you want to make sure the images are optimized for efficiency. Now, here are a few tips and strategies that can help you start as a content writer. So the first is to know your goals. Define your goals and objectives. So what this means is you should be able to determine your targets, what you want to achieve with your content at the end of the period. So let's say, for instance, your target, your goal or your objective could be to increase traffic by 30% in the next 6 months. But just ensure that your goals, they are SMART. Yes, and when I say SMART, I mean they are specific, they are measurable, they are attainable, they're relevant, and they are timely. The next is you want to develop a content calendar. These cannot be emphasized enough. A content writer needs a content calendar. If you don't know how to create one, don't worry, I'm going to be showing you how to do one in my next in subsequent videos. Yes, I'm gonna try to upload that very soon. So developing a content calendar is not that difficult. It's easy and it helps to keep you organized. It helps to make you have a schedule, so you know what to post, you know when to post, you know who to post for. You know, it just helps to make you stay in it. Helps you stay organized. So the next strategy is to keep it concise. Yes, don't bore your audience with too many information. Okay, so after you have gathered your research, you've done your research, just try to make sure you fit out. Yes, you sort out the relevant information. You can keep the rest, they don't need it. So just give your audience information that is relevant. Okay, you don't need to include everything in your content, otherwise you're gonna bore your audience and they won't even read your content to the end. Yes, and the next is you want to use appropriate headings, subheadings, and bullet points. You know, the beauty of this is it helps to make your work neat, you know, and presentable. Imagine reading a content like this. Now imagine reading a content like this. You see, there's a huge difference, right? Yes, so always make sure you use the appropriate headings. You know, if you don't know how to use headings, no problem, there'll be a tutorial on that. It will be dropping soon, so watch out for the video. So you need to use your H1, H2, H3 bullet points, you know, just to make sure your work looks like a pro. Okay, and then you want to edit and proofread carefully. Yes, so this is where you check for spellings, you check for grammatical errors, you check for spacing, you check for punctuation marks, you check for the font style consistency. So yes, and there are tools that can help you do the work easy. We have tools like Grammarly, we have tools like Quillbot. Yes, so these are tools that can help you, that can make your work faster, and they can really help you do the job in no time. So the next is you want to continuously improve. Yes. If you want to stay relevant in the industry, you need to constantly improve. Okay, so yes, attend the workshops, attend the boot camps. Okay, meet with other content writers, watch that video, learn that skill, take up that course, just up your game. Okay, just do whatever it takes to take your skill to the next level. So I hope you liked this video. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I want you to do something for me. Yes, so can you please subscribe to the video? Yes, thank you. If you didn't subscribe, I hope your conscience judges. Anyways, till we see next time. Bye.